Hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and I'm here today to do a few different things. This is going to be a complicated video, hopefully not too long, but it'll be a bit complex. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a shopping with the Archivist because the 11/11 sale is coming up. It's coming up on Monday, just 2 more days. You should already have your cart prepared. If you don't, you're probably already a little late, but I'll help you out today and help you get started, figure out how to use the coupons, how the cart works, how the different shops work, the different shops that I would recommend, and maybe some I wouldn't recommend, and that kind of thing. So we'll go through that. You'll see what I'm planning to order, although that might change. New stuff comes out all the time, and I change my mind. But I'll show you what I've got so far, and then we're going to do some mail. So I've got some AliExpress mail, and I've got a really awesome package from Average Joe from Anime Explosion, some new Gundam boxes. So we're going to open some of those up too today. So this video will be shopping with the Archivist, mail, and then opening up probably 2 boxes of LeCard Gundam Series 3. So that's going to be the flow of the video. I'll put markers, chapter markers, so if you want to go to a particular section, you can just jump right ahead. But otherwise, we'll just go through here and we'll just get through it all. Like I said, it'll be a lot, but we're gonna go through it because we don't have much of a choice. But yeah, first up, let's do some shopping. This is always fun, right? So here we've got AliExpress. This is the website where I get most of my cards from, although that is changing a little bit. Like I said, that Gundam set that we're going to look at here in a little bit, I actually bought that from a US based importer. And so it's a friend of mine who's starting an importing business based on, my advice and everything. So I'm really happy that he's doing it. But because he did that, I was able to buy some boxes from him, and I just bought them at the same price anybody else could, right? But that's a US based seller. But anyway, this is a Chinese based company, AliExpress. If you've never used the website before, it can be a bit daunting. There's a lot going on here. They've got multiple like full video games you can play. There's like these match 3 games to get coupons. There's this like water flower game. There's all sorts of stuff going on. There's a mobile app. There's spinners. There's, as you can see here, there's like these preview things that'll pop up everywhere. You've got constantly stuff moving. It's a really busy website. But what this is basically a storefront. And it's kind of like Amazon in a way. Amazon doesn't sell their own products so much anymore, right? What they are is they're a storefront for other people to sell products to you. That's why when you go on Amazon, you can see like the same pair of pants sold to you from, 30 different companies. It's a vendor storefront. It's the same thing. So AliExpress is exactly the same thing as that. You make an account, you do your orders. The difference is things ship from China for the most part, right? Sometimes they'll ship from other places, but usually it's from China. And so shipping does take a little longer, but it is free, right? So for the most part, there's some things shipping's not free, but almost always shipping's totally free on here, which is kind of amazing. It means that we can get some incredible prices, and that's why we go and use the site, even though it is a little bit goofy and strange, and you got to worry about shipping from China. There's like all sorts of concerns, right? But you're getting like half the price, or sometimes a third of the price of what you would pay in America for the same product, or in any other country, right? That's kind of why we use the site. Anyway, so here you can see the sale is going to start November 11th at midnight. So that means it'll start like tomorrow night, basically. And there are awesome sales. So 11/11 is the day that AliExpress started, so they always celebrate that day with their biggest sales of the year. And so they have coupons. The vendor gives coupons, and that's what these are right here. So I just clicked on those. And so you can see I've already got, I'm going to go and get that one. I'm going to go and get that one. And what you need to do is collect these coupons ahead of time. I know it seems like you could just type that, but if you don't have it collected, you can't actually use it. And so I really want to get this $40 one, but I haven't, it's not released yet. So I check all the time, but it's not actually available yet. But I do try to get the others. And so you want to try and get those coupons now. So go in today, tomorrow, get those coupons and get them in your cart, depending on what you're planning to spend. Like if you're not planning to spend, $400, like most people don't do that. That's crazy, right? So if you're not going to spend that much, don't worry about that coupon. But for whatever you are going to spend, find a coupon that works for you, and then you're going to want to start adding things to your cart. So you can see over here I've already got a bunch of stuff added to my own cart. And so let's take a look at that. So here's my cart. Now the sale is going to start, like I said, in a couple days. So these things are still priced at their old price. And in fact, these top 3 things here aren't part of the sale. So you can see they don't have the little 11/11 sale badge. These are just things I'm buying from my boutique card store. They don't usually participate in the sales. They also do pre-sales and all that kind of stuff. But they do have some cool products. We'll look through them all a little later. But the new Kayou Little Prince cards look amazing, just as good as Card Funds. I wanted to get a couple boxes of those. Wanmashi, that's the company that made the awesome Brothers Grimm fairy tale cards. Now they're making an Arabian Nights set, which also looks amazing. So I was going to get a couple boxes of that. It's almost sold out though. So like, there's only like maybe 10 boxes. I'm not sure I'll get those, but I'm really hoping I will. Butter Bear, this is a super crazy thing. I'll show you that when we get there. I don't want to talk too much about it now. And then these are from a vendor participating in the sale, so you can kind of see how it works. So I added this to my cart now, and it's $36.55. But when the sale happens, it'll drop to $32.86, right? So that savings already happens. But then also, you can go up here and use coupons, right? And so I have store coupons, which I've gotten over time. And then I have AliExpress coupons, which I've gotten over time. And then I also have that 20% off, 30% off, 40% off coupon that I'll use too. And so I'll be stacking 3 different coupons in this cart when I finally check out. And so it's going to be like, we'll get, $200 worth of product for like $120. It's the savings are kind of crazy. You can see here, again, we've got $26.99 going to drop to $24. 25 going to drop to 23. So that's what my cart looks like right now. What I wanted to do next is kind of just go through a bunch of vendors. They're not in any particular order, but these are all the vendors that I'm currently looking at. There are hundreds of vendors, so don't take my recommendations. They're not the only ones. There's lots of choices out there. Depending what country you're in, you might have to use specific vendors because some vendors will ship to South America and some won't, that kind of thing. But these are the ones that I'm looking at. Now this one here, shop 1102878110 store, looks real shady, right? But actually a very good store. They have awesome products and great prices is the main thing. And so you can see here, you can go to their 11/11 sale page and get a look at all the stuff that's going to be in the sale. This childhood games card set looks amazing. That's going to be only $11. That's like a steal for that. This Chainsaw Man set going to be $17. Also very cheap. Lilo and Stitch down to $12 is crazy low. So yeah, you can see here the pricing on this stuff is just getting to be kind of insane. One Punch Hero Archive going to be $14. Like, oh my god, I'll probably get that at that price. That's really, really low. Got some Hero Battle on sale. SpongeBob dropping to $14. Like, awesome sales. And that's just one vendor, right? But let's keep going through them. And I'll try to find more here. But this is C1 Luxury ACC Store. This was the first vendor I ever used. I loved using them for a while. I haven't actually bought from them in months now because they don't have the newest stuff. And they also don't have the best prices. So I just haven't been buying from them. But I still check them all the time, and they still update, they still have product, but it's not the things I'm looking for the most part. You got some Cran Shin-chan. This Peanuts set was actually really good. I looked at that last week. A very good set, but I guess it's not part of the sale. But here you can kind of see what is part of the sale for them. So you're gonna get, yeah, don't get that. Weak sauce. Yeah, they have some interesting products here for sure. Okay, yeah, anyway, so that's going to be them, but I don't think we're going to add anything from there. Here's Anime Card Hobbies Store. Another store that probably seems a little shady, but they actually are a very popular shop, and I have used them quite often. What I love about this vendor is they will give you metal cards, like, for free. I got so many metal cards because of this vendor. Like, more than I could ever use. Here, we'll look at what's new. So we've got the, looks like most of these are case prices. That's why the prices are so high on these. I'm trying to find boxed product. There's a box. Actually, that's a pretty good price. So $200 for a case of that is a really good price. All right, they're mostly doing cases today, so I can't do much with them. Then we have, this is the Choice Store. So this shop is AliExpress's shop. So this is as if you were buying from Amazon on Amazon. That's what this is. Now their prices will be the best, but this company's shipping is not the best usually. Do they actually have Gundam at $14? I don't believe that. No, okay, yeah. So they have Machine Story. This is a great set, Mechanical Story. I've completed it, so I don't need it anymore. But at $15, that's an awesome price for that. Nobody has this. This is what I bought from Anime Explosion, but no one has that for sale anymore. Even he's having trouble finding another case. He wants one, but he can't find it. What will their Chainsaw Man sales be? 30 and a metal card? I'll think about it, but I'm not going to add that to the cart right now. That is a pretty good deal. All right. Interesting stuff here, but I don't think I'm gonna add any of that. Now, this is the big boy. This is Anime Card Store. Almost 8,000 followers. This is really the biggest shop on AliExpress for cards. And I know a lot of people have had mixed experiences with them. I have had, like, I've ordered so many times from this shop that it's kind of insane. But I've had a lot of mixed stuff too. So I've had bad shipments, I've had missed shipments, I've had missing product, I've had extra stuff shipped. Like anything that could happen has happened with this particular vendor. And I can tell you that the one thing I know for sure is they've always made it right. Like every single time, I've never had them kind of screw me over. And so I'm more than happy to recommend them, even though I know there are some people out there who have trouble with Anime Card Store. I still think, especially if it's your first order ever, this is your safest bet. Like, of all of them, this is the safest one. Like, if you're having trouble with Anime Card Store, you really won't like any of the vendors because all the other ones are worse. But yeah, they're the best in that sense. This Kayou genuine Sanrio cards looks really good too. Those are now licensed Sanrio cards, which we haven't had yet. It's really not going on sale, so I can't. I don't think I'm gonna pick that up yet. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I haven't made up my mind completely on what I'm gonna get yet. Just kind of like trying to look through and see. Gosh, they make a lot of Sailor Moon sets. Here's another one. I don't even. We can look at it. I don't know if it'll be any better than the others. It's Yoka's making it. Okay, they're pretty good manufacturer. It's gonna have tickets, of course. Everyone's making tall ticket cards. That's a kind of an interesting art style. I mean, buttons. No, I'm out. I don't want buttons. I'm out. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. Zootopia, the Kirby set's really good. This My Little Pony set. This thing. If that isn't sold out already, it's gonna sell out really fast. I bought 4 boxes already. I'm probably gonna get more. That is gonna be worth a lot, and it's gonna sell out very quickly. This Spider-Man set also really a very good set of cards. Now we're moving into, these are sort of, well, this one's not so bad. Kayou Culture Flagship Store. I've never had any problems with them, but I haven't done that many orders either. Maybe 5 or 6 orders. But they've always been great. And what I like about them is they have like the latest products, and they have all of Kayou's products, which is nice because a lot of shops will have some but not everything, but these guys have everything. They even have some Studio Ghibli sets, which is kind of crazy. Huh. This is Red Card. But I kind of think this is... Ooh, I love that. Sorry, I'm like, I stopped talking because I'm trying to like figure out what this is exactly. Oh, those are the books. I have those books. Huh. I don't know. Should we try it? Actually, I really like that SR design with the way it's like storyboards. Oh, I don't like the multiple puzzles. Okay, here, we'll try that one too. This card is gonna get crazy now. But so now that I bought one thing from this shop, I kind of want to go through and pick up or try to pick up like a couple of others just to see if I can. So I'm gonna try for Star again, even though that never ships. It's all it always gets canceled. That will get canceled. What else should we pick up? Oh man. Oh, I don't know. There's always such cool stuff here. Is that really a Honkai Star Rail? I'm never quite sure. This is a new Detective Conan set. Might be kind of neat. I haven't gotten like a good Detective Conan set in a while. Go through one more page of their stuff, and then I might go to their. I might just go to their 11/11 sale page. What is this? Is this Kayou? Or somebody else? This is someone else, right? Like, that's not Kayou. Yeah, okay, KB, okay. I was like, they look like Kayous, but they're not. They're something else. Alright. What's this Kayou Miku said? Fun setting sail for the future. Laser ticket special package. Oh, okay, so you're gonna get it. I don't want to buy that. You just get a couple things. Not interested. This looks crazy. I don't know what this is, but it, like, you see what I'm saying? It looks insane. I mean, I know it's a tarot set, but I don't know like what anime it's coming from. Man, I wish I could find like one other thing from here that would be worth picking up. What about this? Does anyone know? Like, I don't know exactly what this is. The cards look cool. Like, the cards look really cool. But I don't know what that is. And I don't think I want to spend like over $30 to find out. And you want to always grab coupons when you can. I know it seems weird that I keep doing that, but trust me, you do want to grab as many coupons as you can get. Good Naruto. Got some Identity V. Garfield. This set is very strange. Maybe I should get that. Actually, because a friend of mine really likes Sailor Moon, and she's the one who had me buy the other Sailor Moon set. That one looks very good too. Oh, so that is going to drop to 28. Here, I'm going to throw it in the cart. And like, I don't know that I'll necessarily keep it there, but at least then I won't forget. And then let me pop back up here. Sorry, almost done. I promise we'll move on after this. God, that looks so good too. But this just comes with one card, so it's not not a great deal really. What is this? This is Yomi. No, I'm not gonna do that. All right. Well, yeah, we can go check out a couple more stores, but I think this is my boutique card store. They have some great products, but most of it isn't. It's not participating in the sale. But some of it is like, the panda cards here are really good. Pink Panther cards, very good. But the newest things they have aren't participating in the sale. So, for example, the wow, okay, everything's changed on here. Oh gosh. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. Everything's different now. Oh god, what is this? Meteor cards? Garfield family? Meow World Volume 2? Death. Sorry, I don't think you understand. This is like one of the most sought after sets in the universe, and now we have a second one. I'm freaking out. Juan Mashi here. This is the Arabian Nights set. This is that Butter Bear set. I'll show it to you quick, although I kind of think we need to move on here. But it's basically like a realistic bear, and he does cooking. It's so cute. Oh my god, there's all these like bears cook. Like, look at that. Oh god. Okay, so that looks incredible. Um, but honestly, the fact that this exists is kind of insane. In fact, I need to pause and go tell the Discord about that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I had to tell them about that because it's such an exciting thing to see. And I mean, check this out. You got cat credit cards. Oh my god, they look so good. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be epic. Okay, so I wanted to see what this meteor set was then. This came on doing something, but what are they doing here? Meteor. I don't know what this is. God, it looks amazing again, just so good. We're gonna have to check that out too. That's this, right? Yeah, okay. Man, oh, that got expensive. Well, we definitely probably can't pick that up now. There. That'll do us pretty good, I think. One more shop, and then we'll be done with the shopping part of the video. I just always like to do this because people always ask me, like, what is your favorite vendor? Who would you buy? What are you buying during the sale? And so this is kind of my way to sort of tell you all at once. All right, well, I think definitely the big win here is learning that Meow World exists and Meow World 2 exists. That is just absolutely fantastic. I love the little credit cards. Man, the cats, oh, they all look so good. It's such a beautiful set. We got stained glass. We got animated. We got stamps. Got onsen cards, candy cards, Catboy cards. Come on, that's beautiful. I love this. This is so perfect. Okay, yeah, it's like they made a set just for me. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, but we gotta stop now with the shopping part because we need to get some packages opened up here, and then get into the card opening portion of our video today. So this is just an AliExpress box. I don't know what it is, as typical. There's a couple things it could be, so like I can guess, but I'm not exactly sure. I think it's Plants vs. Zombies, though. That's my guess. And like a few other things, but mostly. We'll see. Could be the new Spider-Man sets too. Those would be great to get. I think that's Plants vs. Zombies right there. Oh yeah, and ponies, right. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So 3 Kayou products. They're exactly the same. But yeah, what I got here are 2 more boxes of Twilight Sparkle My Little Pony. So this is the latest 10 yuan box. This is box 6. I got 2 more because the pirate PTR cards in here are epic. They're so cool. I honestly love them. I'm gonna collect them as just a collector. So I bought these boxes to help me finish that. One I'll give away, but the other one I was gonna open to help me get more pirate cards. You get 1 in every pack, so it shouldn't take too many boxes to finish. Maybe 2 or 3 boxes is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I'll be giving one of these boxes away, and the other I'll keep. Some fantastic cards in these sets. And what's really interesting about My Little Pony is Kayou is now making a Southeast Asia version of that product. And so they're going to start to really re-release all the cards, and they're going to release them in English, which is wild. Okay, and now this is Plants vs. Zombies, which I know that seems like the strangest thing to have trading cards from, right? It is. It's the EA mobile game, right? It's literally what this is. But these are trading cards made by Kayou based off of the Plants vs. Zombies game. And they have made, I think, like 8 different boxes. It's a massive set. This is the first one I've ever gotten. But this is actually a massively popular set of trading cards, believe it or not. It's weird, but it's true. This is the latest one. These are probably the nicest ones, which is kind of why I got these. But yeah, don't want zombies on my lawn. This is it. All right. Now we can go to the main event here. I realize we're like 30 minutes into this video and have not looked at any cards yet. That's going to change real soon, but I do apologize. We will get right into it now. And like I said, my plan is to do probably 2 boxes of Gundam, which is what I think is in here. But let me just let's first make sure it actually is what I think it is, and then we can get to the opening part of the video. Come on, little piece of tape. And yeah, so like I said, I bought these boxes from a US-based seller who is importing cases from China and then reselling the boxes and also providing prize support, which is fantastic, right? Because usually you pull a prize card and either you can't do anything with it, or you've got to pay a vendor, an extraordinary amount of money to get them to redeem it for you, right? But when the seller is based in the US, that's not as big of a problem because they can just send you the price directly. You can pay them for shipping, but it won't be shipping from China, which is nice. And so this set, like I said, Gundam LeCard, best Gundam set ever made. This is the 3rd edition. There's been 3 releases in this series. This is the 3rd one. And I have a ton of boxes already. Now I've got 5 more boxes. These are hard to find. So as you saw when I just did my shopping video, a lot of people have it listed, but they don't actually have it for sale. It's the same way with cases. A lot of people say they have cases, but they really don't. It's quite a limited product. And it's been out now for a while. There are numbered cards in here. The prizes are fantastic. Like it is just a absolutely bonkers Gundam set. It's so good. And so when I found out that my friend, was going to be importing this, I had to buy some from him. So I bought 5 myself. I'm pretty sure he's sold out now. But what I'm going to do is actually go load up his website and check. And I'll be right back, okay? All right, yeah, and I'm back, and yeah, I loaded his site up over here. So this is the website. I'll link to it in the description. It's animeexplosionbox.com. The owner of this site also is on our Discord, so if you're on our Discord, you can just talk to him. He's this cool guy. Average Joe's his name. He does a lot of trades, so if you want to trade cards like this, he does a lot of trades. But he's importing cases. So like I said, he bought a case of this, and so he has the prizes. There's a video of him opening the case, and the box price is actually kind of the same as AliExpress. Like that's the same price you would pay on AliExpress for that box, and you can buy it from a local seller and get prizes locally. Like this is a wonderful, wonderful thing. When I started this project, there was nothing like that. Nothing like that, right? There were a few breakers on Whatnot who would occasionally get like a Marvel Hero Battle case, but that was it, right? And now we've got, multiple importers bringing cases into the country and selling them like this. It's fantastic. I love to see it. It's absolutely great to see for me. And all these are wonderful sets. This is a great set. Great set here. This Akira Toriyama set with redeemable prizes. Phenomenal again. DC, Transformers, and then here it is. So this is LeCard Gundam. I don't know exactly how many he has left, but apparently he still has at least 1 left. But that is the same price you would pay on AliExpress. So you can get this locally now, which is fantastic. All right, so let me stop sharing that, and we'll go ahead and open a couple of these boxes up here. Why don't we just open the top 2, because I don't think too much about it. These 3 we will save for another day. I have a lot of boxes here right now. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I need to film more videos, apparently. Let me drink. We're drinking Coke today. Try and speed us up a little bit here. Now, since we're already like 30 minutes into this video, I'm not going to go through the flyer for this again. It's an awesome flyer if you haven't seen it yet. And Joe has it on his website there if you want to watch it there. Yeah, for now we'll just go get going here. So this will be, it's going to work here. These are our hit packs. So the red is the hit packs. And these are the regular packs. We'll put those over here and this over here. Always check under there. Get one more opened up here. 2 more hit packs. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. I think that might be a coin. I'm just guessing, but it might be. It's very thick. Regular packs. There. There's Gundam. Okay, and then because we're over time. The video has been kind of long. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut all these packs like that, but I won't open them. Okay, I'm not even gonna look in the tops. I'm just gonna cut them and then I'll come right back. But I'm gonna pause while I do it to save some time. So I'll be right back again. All right, and I'm back. I just finished cutting all of these. I didn't cut the hit packs. We'll do those ones live, but these ones I just want to get done here. And then we'll just get going. And like I said, we don't need to spend a ton of time on each card or anything, because we have looked, I think, at what, like 4 or 5 boxes of this already. So we've definitely looked at this product before. But I'll show you what I can here. So there's an AMS 11. The SSR. The SSR bases in set 3 are not as good as the previous ones. Even the URs, I don't think are quite as nice. They all just say cyberpunk version like that. They're huge. But the chases in this set are much nicer than the chases in the previous ones, in my opinion anyway. And the sleeves, I have a whole nother case of those sleeves here. I haven't opened it yet, but I have it here already. Still can't believe Meow World 2 is coming out. This is such a great day. I mean, that is fantastic news. So this this rarity, what rarity is that again? What? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. CT, right? Is looks awesome, right? It's got like a warning tape on it. That is a CT. So that's one of the chases. So there's a number of chase rarities like that. And we'll get a few in each box. So every box you're gonna get, of course, a lot of these base cards. But you will get 5 or 6 hits in every single box, which is, I think, really good. So yeah, I don't have any problem with the set. In fact, I kind of love it. And it's also a popular set among collectors and Gundam fans. Like, I've traded a few cards away to people who don't collect trading cards and just want, like their favorite Gundam, right, is on one of these cards, and so they just want that Gundam card, right? Oh my gosh, what do we got here? So this is a BDG. I mean, it looks cool, but I don't know the rarity of this one as well. Since it's new to me, I'm gonna go look this up. I'll be right back. So I said I wasn't gonna check the flyer. I'm gonna go check the flyer for this card. I'll be right back. Yeah, wow. I found a flyer and it lists the rarity. It's one of the top normal rarities. So before you get into the numbered cards, there's only 2 levels above it. There's 36 different BDG rarities to find. But other than that, I couldn't find any information about the card. So I don't know, like, if it, like, it kind of looks like it's meant to pair with a second card, but I have no clue. It doesn't say so on the flyer. Also, I don't know if it's true or not, but the flyer makes this set seem so much bigger than the others. I mean, the flyer, it says there's over 400 base cards in the SSR. I don't know if that's true, but I haven't actually gone through and looked at. I've opened probably 6 boxes now, and I haven't gone through and checked dupes yet, so I'm not sure if I've been pulling a ton of dupes or not. But I guess now that I think about it, probably maybe not. So there could actually be, that's a lot. If that's the case, there's more of these than there are Mechanical Story. Like, I always thought Mechanical Story was kind of the, the top dog for variety of Gundam cards. But this set might actually beat it out if it's got that many in it. Would be completely insane. Of course, these are all super nice. And then these are some rare, like this one I just pulled, this SSR is a pretty rare Gundam, actually. This YG111. Now these Gundam Sentinel ones, this bright yellow, very cool looking cards. These are QRs, so they're kind of like the cutesy versions of the Gundams. The SD Gundams are on there. I think they look great. Here's the claw, GN03. It's got a giant claw. We have one of our fat boys. There's a lot of Gundams that are have a lot of heavy armor like that. We call them fat because they've got a lot of armor. Wow, a destroy mode unicorn. That's the golden one too. I have a, oh no, I don't have the golden one. They make an actual like golden Gundam model, which is like gold plated. It's like it's like $1,000. It's crazy. Awesome scenes, right? Now those hits all came out of one box, right? Because we're only about halfway through. So you can kind of see the variety of cards that you get is a lot higher than you would think, which is great, I think. There's a full armor unicorn. Always one of my favorites. I feel really bad because I had the full armor unicorn RG model kit for like 3 years and I never built it. Which it's a big kit. Like it's just an RG, just so it's kind of small, but it's a big kit, as in it has like a lot of parts, and so that's kind of why I didn't build it ever. But as a result, I ended up selling it unbuilt. Kind of feel bad, so we gotta do. This is a puzzle piece. Interestingly, the puzzle pieces in this set are actual puzzle pieces with like die cut. And there are multiple, there's two different puzzles, so it's a double-sided one. But yeah, die cut puzzle pieces. We got another one of the yellow ones, I think. We've been talking about how few dupes there are, and then I get like 2 dupes. So I guess dupes are more common than I thought. Also, some of these cards will be damaged. It's part of the factory process, I think. They don't come out of the pack super clean all the time. Like one of my top hit cards was like that. It had a lot of damage on the back. Really hurt, but somebody still bought it, so it's fine. But yeah, I still would have preferred it without the damage. Base is a GN01. It's an Exia Gundam. I feel terrible too because I haven't yet watched the new Gundam show on Netflix. I keep meaning to do it and just haven't yet. I'm pretty sure it's out now. I think it came out in October. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it comes out in November. Can't remember. It has like a very realistic animation style. It's still animated, but it's like that realistic animation like the old Final Fantasy movie used. Kingsglaive. These are just 2 boxes, right? But we haven't even touched the hit cards yet. I forgot. That's where the like numbered cards are all going to be in there. Hey, we got a bear. Oh, this is the best day ever. This is so cool. Okay, so these bears are actually like canon. these bear suits. This is canon in Gundam. I know it doesn't look like much, but I can show you here. Let me pause. I'll be right back. I'll prove to you that that is canon. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So there you go. So this is one of the Gundam characters in the bear suit, and you can see it's exactly that, right? Like this is literally a part of the Gundam universe. It's a weird part, but it's a part. It's not the weirdest though. There's also Hello Kitty Gundam. That's even weirder. So, why do I don't know why I have these. Don't ask questions like that. I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. I'm back. I just had to put those away. Pretty cool though, right? Those are Gunpla Gundam model kits. I have many. I have many that are like Gundam and also adjacent and official and unofficial. I have a lot of cat related ones. I'm not gonna do that right now, but I could get out. I have this like army of cats model kit series that I think is very, very cool. And it's official. It was like a Bandai thing. I just features cats. I don't know. Who doesn't like cats? Everybody likes cats. Very cool there. GN88888. Keep going here. Let me show you. Okay, so that's the dupe again. I'm like, it can't be true that there were that's not possible. If there were 400 different base Gundams, then we would never pull dupes. I'm pulling dupes way too often. There can't be that many. Yeah, that is a dupe. And this full armor unicorn, also a dupe. Still, I don't mind. These Gundam, this is one of those series that I'm personally like trying to complete. So I don't mind pulling dupes because I mean it's gonna happen, and eventually I'm gonna be opening boxes and like get one new card. So like, That will happen as well. Eventually I'm going to run out of boxes because I kind of think, like, unless Average Joe can source another case, I don't know where to buy more of this at this point. That's why when he was like, hey, I have a case, do you want it? And I was like, yes, I'll take 5 of those. Because I was like, no one else has those right now. It's insane that you even have one. And I'm pretty sure, like, I'm surprised he hasn't sold out of it, actually. But it's a profitable business. Like, even selling those boxes at $30 a box, he'll make maybe $200 on that case profit, right? Shipping and everything. And quick, he like sold it all, right? So I mean, it's not a bad business to get into, the importing. It's just that you need to find an audience, enough people to buy the boxes, right? And if you make a mistake and you get a case that people don't like, and then you don't sell all the boxes, you will lose money on that case. And so you can have like a great big win. Like this Gundam one was probably a huge win for him. Like he sold it out in the same month he bought it, right? But that won't always be the case. And so you do have to be ready for that kind of instability in that sort of a business, right? It really becomes a volume business. The more you can do, the better, because that way if you can get like 2 or 3 hits, they'll pay for the misses. But if you can't do enough volume to get the 2 or 3 hits, then you will only have the misses. That's a chase, dude. That hurts a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. We got our first NP of the day. It looks like our only NP. So the NPs, I love them. They feature like the schematics of the Gundam, but they're also like on an unfinished paper, so they look so nice. The printing is just epic. Very, very good set of cards. I love those so much. I think this is like my 3rd one of these. Okay, last regular pack, and then we will move into the hit packs. So we got another BDG. Interesting. I hadn't pulled a single BDG from any of my other boxes, and then today I pulled 2 of them. So this one is, what is that? Freedom Gundam? 92. No, that's maybe New Gundam? I'm not sure. Sorry, I feel bad. I should know. Still, I think the Bear Gundam, that is definitely our top hit so far for today. even with everything else. But let's see what we can get here. And remember, if we get a prize card, we can actually redeem it, which is fantastic. So yeah, I don't know if we'll get one, but oh, we did. Okay, perfect. What did we get here? We got, so this is one of the prizes. And the way this works is we have to kind of peel this off in order to figure out what prize we actually did get. At least I think that's how it works, if I remember right. Or maybe I'm let me translate it and check. I'll be right back. Nope. You don't peel that off. At least it doesn't come off easily, and the translation doesn't help. So I'll talk to Average Joe about what that is. I'm not sure what that is exactly. I don't know how to redeem that. But he should know. This is a really heavy one. Let's do that last. Then we'll check this card. So this one is, oh, it's one of the ink painting like cards. These look cool in the flyer. I've never seen one for real. Let's check it out together here. Oh wow! Oh my god! Oh, that is epic! Wow, look at how that. Ooh, that is fantastic. Okay, wow, that is really cool. I kind of wish now that they had a model that lit up that way. That is so nice. It looks like a real scroll. Crazy. Wow. Okay. Beautiful card. Absolutely gorgeous card. That's amazing. Keep going here. Another one, and what is this? What am I looking at here? This is a JR. This is like I don't understand what makes this special. I'm sorry, I don't get it. That's like one of the dumbest Gundams. I forgot his name, but it's like one of the lowest ones. Huh. Well, I don't understand that card. That's an interesting card, but not something that I understand. This is probably where our big hit will be as far as non-prize cards. That prize card could be a bigger hit, but I just don't know. But yeah, this is going to be... Well, this is one of the booklets, maybe. Oh, it's a Gundam driver's license. That is amazing. Okay, so this is gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be so cool. Okay, so this is gonna be like a driver's license for one of the Gundams. We don't know which one to open it up. There we go. It's for SZ07. And so you get a picture of the box there. You get the Gundam in action. And it's a booklet. It's not serialized, which is wild. You'd think for sure something like this would be serialized, but it is not. At least not that I can see. Still, wow. Amazing, huh? That is awesome. That is like one of the coolest things I've pulled probably in a very long time. Really happy for that. So yeah, thanks a lot, Average Joe, for making this available. Again, just having this product at all right now is pretty difficult, and so getting 5 boxes like that is great, and not having to pay a lot and having a chance at redemption, like, it's just a wonderful thing. So yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, with this, I'll end the video here, and yeah, have a great rest of your week, and good luck in the sale. I hope you get everything you wanted. Bye-bye.